Okay, I think I am live. Let's do our little bit of due diligence here just to make sure. Hold on, everyone. Yes, okay, looking live on Twitch. Oops, forgot to mute. Looking live on Twitch and looking live on YouTube. Neat. I'm going to say I'm live everywhere. Everything is going smoothly, and we are back from the holidays. It's been a long break. Short Friday hello stream back. Let's make sure, again, looks like everything is running fine. So we will get started with the weed and the Splatoon and some other fun stuff in just a moment. I think we got everything up and running. It's been almost a month since I've done this since I last did this, and I'm a little rusty. I moved some stuff around in here, so, problems may pop up. It's the holidays, a perfect time for a Coke. Fucking polar bears. All right. So let's see. We promised the weed. We promise some Splatoon. So behind us, we've got our trusty weed set up as ever. Volcano, Mini now, all ready for our use today. And we tend to start things off with a small little dab, which we may go with today as well. We may start off with a small dab. But we have the best Christmas gift we ever could have possibly received. Belated or not, our buddy Grovel is here. Grovel, welcome. Sorry, it's been a while. Getting back from the flu, not coronavirus, traditional flu. Sweet, Grovel. Thank you for the question. I just played it for the first time like 2 days ago and saw that they have a new Splatfest. I chose Sweet. I feel like I'm doing disservice to my fellow Southern Californians and our love for all things spicy. But what can I say, man? I'm a sweet tooth. It's talking Coke already? All right, welcome, Grovel. Let's go ahead and do that first dab. As we were talking about, Grovel, thanks for being here. And we got our friend Reinhardt here as well. It's been a bit, Reinhardt. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Grovel, same goes to you. Mine went a little longer than expected, but we'll get to that. And then we got Long Live the Turtle, who says, is that Guy Fierian back? Guy, Long Live the Turtle, welcome. Speaking of, agreed, Long Live the Turtle. Turtles all the way down. Live them forever. We're big fans of Stephen King here. We all live on the backs of the giant turtle or something, whatever that weird shit is in it. There's a turtle in it if you've never read it. That is Guy Fieri. This is supposed to be a iron-on patch, but my partner says that I'm not smart enough to handle an iron, so it's just been taped to this lectern for a long time. You are the first person to notice, Long Live the Turtle, that is Guy Fieri in Flavortown. And for that, we'll give you that first dab. Sorry, Grovel, you're gonna have to get the second. All right, well, let me not send my camera crazy. I'm just gonna do this. I'll meet you back here. This dab's gonna be for our friend the Turtle. May he reign forever in eternal splendor. And for Guy Fieri as well, who's apparently supposed to be a pretty decent human being. So the Guy and the Turtle, this dab's for you. stream today. Still recovering. I shouldn't be doing too many blast of hot air into my lungs, getting over the flu, just about over it. Just a week. Only thing. Lucky me. That followed me the entire way. Look at that. I got the flu. It's where I've been for a week at least. Not the coronavirus, but the actual good old fashioned seasonal flu. Irony is, about a week before I stopped streaming for the holidays. No, not a week. Maybe the day I stopped streaming, I got my coronavirus booster. My second one, I guess, my fourth total jab. And while I was getting my booster, I was like, you know what? For the first time in my adult life, I'm going to be a responsible human being and I'll get that flu shot as well. I'll go 2 for 1 while I'm doing this awful thing. Might as well get it done again. And they were out of the flu shot. They had plenty of that booster, which is all I got. And then as a consequence, I got the actual flu for the first long time. Gonna have to go easy on that weed. All right, I'm almost done with the autobiography till we get to more fun stuff. But I've been gone a long time, and I said I wasn't going to. The other thing that kept me away, also my tolerance is way lowered. I didn't do a whole lot of weed over this past 3-4 weeks or whatever. My in-laws, my wonderful in-laws were in town for the holidays. They were going to be here for a nice 10-day stay, ending Christmas morning. But if any of you are here in the States and you are also traveling or had family traveling, they may have also been caught up in that craziness. So my in-laws' vacation extended quite a bit further than 10 days. And hard to get studio time while doing that. And while I did successfully get my in-laws high again, bought some edibles just for them, watched a movie, had a great time. It was still a long holiday. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Okay, chat time. Grovel says he's just tested positive for COVID this morning. Grovel, I'm sorry, I saw you commented that like 5 minutes ago. I am so sorry. I had it, my friend, back in May. My first and only experience with the dreaded virus. And wasn't that bad. I boosted at that point. It actually, I don't think it lasted as long as this regular flu. So hopefully, my friend, similar results for you in and out of your system, especially if you've have any of those fancy mRNA vaccines and or boosters. Seems to be not quite as lethal, although there's apparently a very fun new variant going around. So who knows? Wish you all the best. Over, welcome back, man. Thanks for being here. Happy holidays. Sorry for the long explanation. Mike Hunt. Good old Mike Hunt. Brother to Amanda Hug and Kiss, and best friend / frenemy / occasional lover of also fellow Mike Roch. Grovel picked Team Sour instead of Team Sweet. No hate on the sour Grovel. As a man who demolished many, many, many novelty Sour Patch Kids candies over this Christmas, including Sour Patch Kids Coal. How fun is that, kids? You get in your stockings, you get Sour Patch Kids, but they're shaped like lumps of coal. You know, you're still bad, but at least it's gonna taste fine. Anyways, sour's great, but it's no sweet. Because the best part of the Sour Patch Kid is the sweet part. Not necessarily true. But that is a bummer. When does that begin? Probably now, very soon. It's Friday. It's usually when those begins. Long Live the Turtle reminds us of Mr. Hunt's nephew, Ben Dover. How did we ever forget about Mr. Dover? He's the most irascible of the bunch. All right. Grovel says, oh, it begins in an hour. Usually, oh my God, wow. Perfect timing to be here and be getting high. And sorry, Grovel, that we missed teammates again this time. But it is cool to see that they're doing more of these Splatfests. I was just here randomly. Anyways, let's do more weed. And then we'll get to the Splatoon, including some Splatfest, in this abbreviated, short, sick, first live stream back in the new year. Let's get the volcano going here. I'm going to swap this over here. Meet you guys back there. Second volcano bag. First volcano bag, second thing of weed for Buddy Grovel. First one here. I still think one of our very first mods, bestest of friends, although temporarily worstest of enemies, at least in Splatoon. Riri says, nice haircut, thank you. I appreciate that. My wife gave me a headband because my hair keeps falling on my face. I think it makes me look very pretty. Where is my mouthpiece? There it is, over here. Where it belongs. All right, we've got our first bag here. We'll get through our first bag and then we will play some Splatoon, I promise. Mike Hunt agreeing with us, saying, I was just eating them today and the sweet is the best part of the Sour Patch Kids. Well, Mike Hunt, you obviously a discerning individual. Sour then sweet. The other way around. They're not idiots over there at Sour Patch HQ. They're not ending with the last part is the thing that leaves you wanting more, you know. They understand that there. So that's why it's sour then sweet, because, you know, you want to end the experience as a pleasant one, thus building that sort of positive association in the head. And then you end up being a lifelong Sour Patch consumer and you buy weird shit like lumps of coal named after Sour Patch Kids. Because the trick, by the way, guys, if you want to start a food brand, let's say you start a food brand and you become a successful food brand. Let's say you become the next Oreo. What you're doing when you're creating those abominations of flavor combinations like lemongrass and chili Oreo, or apple butter and churro Oreos or fish heads and lentils Oreos. What you're doing is you're not actually like trying to like create new Oreo consumers. You're actually simply trying to prevent people who already buy Oreos from buying something other than Oreos. You will occasionally get some weirdos in that will get hooked by one of your gimmicks, but the real point of all of that weird stuff is to retain customers, not so much to gain customers. Isn't that weird? Who thought we'd be talking about corporate food business marketing practices? Maybe somebody. Who knows? You guys are really smart people. Mike Hunt says, what are you playing? We're going to be playing some Splatoon, the delightful Switch exclusive where you ink up some floors, and whoever gets the most ink wins. You can still shoot each other, but it's more colorful. And the goal is to get ink on the ground, not blood in the air. Long the Turtle says, do you play Smash? I play a shit ton of Smash, but as casually as a human can. I do mean to play more on stream. The only real way I play Smash is locally, and for the past, 3 years, that has meant almost exclusively with my wife, but we play Smash all the time. Hundreds and hundreds of hours of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate just between my spouse and I. Who do I play? Practically anybody other than the garbage ones, and we know who those are. But, I'll always be down for some King K. Rool, some Snake, throw some Mega Man in there. I'll play an Inkling from Splatoon. I don't give a shit. Long Live the Turtle says, also, Volcano for the win. Haven't hit one in years, but it's too good. And Mike Hunt follows that up with, I've always wanted to try a Volcano, but couldn't justify the spending the money if I didn't like it. Great comments both. Love my Volcano. Don't need to go too much into it. I always end up saying, I'm not going to talk about how much I love the Volcano, but I do. My favorite weed device for sure. And we've sold a lot of them here on stream, and I don't know anybody who's bought one after using one, seeing me use one over and over again that hasn't enjoyed one. Maybe we'll get somebody showing up, Mike Hunt, who can back me up. But we've had a lot of luck with people enjoying Volcanoes after seeing them here. Stores in Bickle, if you ever want to give me a cut, let me know. But I'm saying this out of the goodness of my own heart. I do have a Stores in Bickle beanie. Somewhere very close by, though. It came randomly with a order of these bags. Okay. Long Live the Turtle says, Snake! Be still my heart. Oh, Snake, his wonderful tight-ass pants, his trolling, awful, teasing moves. I love him. We've talked about this before. It's still within the spirit of Christmas, I think, right? There's some way we can still stretch it as Christmas time. If the gods be good, if somebody just really wants to take my deepest, most personal inner desires and manifest, the best high budget remake video game, if we're going to remake everything at this point, I don't want Metal Gear Solid 1. I don't need Metal Gear Solid 2 remade. I mean, I would love them, but give me a Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater ground up remake. Think about it, man. That's the game where you had the camouflage, but it's back on the PlayStation 2, and you spent a lot of time making sure that your patterns were perfectly matched with the textures that you were in. That was back when we were at what? What's the resolution of standard definition? 540i by whatever, something pathetic. Now think about that gameplay on your 55-inch OLED with some HDR. And that's just, the camouflage. The best thing about Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is it's still one of the greatest stories ever in video games. And Snake's ass will look even better on a modern console. So, Konami, get on it. Stop making those pachinko machines. Give us a ground-up reboot of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. With that song, boom, 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 boom. Hi. I've not been doing a lot of weed because I've been sick and my in-laws have been in town. So, hi. Okay, Eric, welcome, Eric. I've been nursing this bag that I had for Grovel. Let me do this so we can have a second bag to share with people while we play Splatoon. Happy holidays, Eric. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a wonderful winter break, if you had a break at all. Mike Hunt says, I rock with Kirby. That down B move is OP. Mike Hunt, I have been down specialing with Kirby since the Nintendo 64. I've been turning Kirby into stones, thwomps, bricks, treasure chests, spike balls for these 25 years now. And I hope to never stop. Kirby's down B. If they ever change Kirby's down B, there may be no hope left for humanity. Anyways, truly gonna finish this bag. Long Live the Turtle says, this guy out here spreading facts on Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. A fellow fan. I hope. I think I beat it when I was a senior in high school. And I still think very few games have reached the level of climactic exhilaration that the final, basically the denouement of Metal Gear Solid 3. Both in terms of just blockbuster thrill ride, holy shit, AAA game making, doing crazy shit, and then emotionally satisfying payoff. It's up there with like a Rockstar Naughty Dog level. I mean, Kojima never managed to do it himself again. I still like Metal Gear Solid 4, but it's no Metal Gear Solid 3. Give me it. You don't even have to call it Metal Gear Solid 3. You could just call it Metal Gear. Whatever. Nobody would know the difference because it's really the first one. That's not really that a spoiler. Eric says the lighting is oversaturating me a bit. Thank you. Wow, that is such helpful advice. Because I think I can actually do something about that. Let's see. This is a big gamble, guys. And I've got other chores to do. Here we go. Boom. I turned the temperature of my light down. My big ring light. All right, second bag. Here we go. We're finally doing it. Sorry, everybody. This bag's just gonna have to be for everybody, because I have lost track of who I may have dedicated it to. New friends, old friends, Eric, Mike, Turtles, Shambles. Nixie, welcome, Nixie. Good to see you. CKW, thanks for being here. Just in time to get yourself a bag. And let's switch this. Bonus Splatoon after this. This bag's gonna get inflated. I'm gonna switch that camera over in its beginning as my flu addled voice is failing. Man, I was sick earlier this week. I'm fortunate not to get super sick very often, and I do turn into a little bit of a please forgive the gendered nature of the self-flagellation here, but there we do. I swapped over. When I got sick, I tend to turn into like a little bit of a little bitch. All like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, it's awful. I've never felt this bad. Is this what death is? But here I am 3 days later. I'm back. Nixie says, saw your team sweet. We're on the same team this time. Well, Grovel, I'm sorry, we're off team. Nixie, I'm so glad to hear that we are together on Team Sweet. Which is a thing I ate too much of over the holidays, like so many of us. All right, well, I'm here, Splatoon. I did it. What do we do again? It has been so long. I'm hoping, Grovel, and I'm so sorry it took me so long to get here. We've got 30 minutes together before we all get booted to our various corners. I'm going to try to fix my camera here. If you want to pair up, I would love to play some rounds with you. Just let me know. I'm going to scoot that this way. And I'm going to quickly run over here, see if I got my food. I'm pretty sure I do. Some way to do this. Yes. Got 11 games worth of food. Stickers I'll never use. Fun stuff. Okay. Nixie says, do I need coins right now? Oh, Grovel can play for 30 minutes. Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm going to make that room. Here it is. I'm going to strip my sweater off because it's warm here. Full of beans. Take a look at that gear while we're waiting. Nixie, I think I've got plenty of coins. I think. Or enough. I've got more money than I ever really spend. I've got my Splatfest shirt on. Dope. This gear looks mostly fine. Swap this out with something that's filled out. Beautiful. Here we go. And we got Grovel and Nixie with us. Amazing. Thanks for joining. Let's see how many games we can get in 27 minutes. It's been a while. I played, obviously, 1 or 2 since the Splatfest, but that, I think, is it. Good luck to us all. Playing against a homie named Klutz's Nuts. That is just such a delightful name. Holy shit, what a shot from Klutz's Nuts. Sniping me in mid-air. While he might be nuts, he certainly ain't no klutz. Alright, well, I've got my hammer. Let's see if we can't deploy it a little bit strategically somewhere. Oh, shit. Nixie with the hammer as well. Still holding on to mine for the moment. As I am... Oh, klutzed again. Just as I brought my hammer out. Oh, shit, our entire base is under assault. Go, little dude. Can I finally get my revenge on Klutz? No, missed him. At least I didn't die this time with the hammer. Oh my god. Nicely done again. My mortal nemesis. The funnily named Klutz's Nuts. Finally on the board with that one. "15 seconds to go." Ooh. Not to get too cocky. I think we got that right. Surely. Not even. Well, it was close. Oh my god. Well, perfect game back, you know. Expectation that we won by looking at the board. Total loss. Par for the course. That's our favorite way to lose, is unexpectedly. Well, dang. Keep going. First game back, a little rough. Mike says, I have no clue why. I've never checked out this series, but it looks so mad fun. It is. It's super, super fun. Mike, if you've never played any Splatoon before and you're a fan of, you know, online shooter games, or even if you're not, which I guess would be more me, it is worth checking out if you have a Switch, where it is, of course, exclusive, being a Nintendo-developed game. Carlos, welcome, Carlos, says, I'm here again, Weeds, to tell you, you gotta try live rosin, whereas live resin is weed nugs blasted with a solvent like butane or hexane, and then purged. Live rosin is a fresh flower that is frozen. They do ice hash. Take the ice hash, which is only pure trichomes, and then press it and melt it into a completely solventless solution full of terp concentrate. Well, Carlos, with a description like that, you make everyone want to run out and try live rosin. And I am pleased to tell you, I have tried live rosin now, in concentrate form, dabbable form, and it was as tasty as advertised. And I have done the live rosin edibles before and found them to be also surprisingly potent. Your advice did not fall on deaf ears. And whenever I'm looking for a more expensive kind of concentrate treat, live rosin will always be in the back of my mind as the new hotness that it is. Well, at least I didn't die there. I didn't get the guy, but our teammate, one of you guys, took care of him. Thank you. Wow, I am still just so surprised after that last game. I looked at that map, man, and I was so confident there was more. What color were we last time? Blue? Whatever color we were. But that's why I stopped many Splatoon games ago saying I'm never gonna predict because my spatial awareness is way off. Anyways, let's get our heads out of that last round and into this one, as we're 2 minutes into this game already. I'll try to watch you, Nixie. Ooh, watch out for that wave break. Not gonna hazard a guess this time who won. Because I'm still really hurt from last time. Nicely done. Well deserved victory, blue team. Nixie says you should try doing a Discord call. I will try doing a Discord call. Next time we all play together for sure. Not just promise it, but actually do it. It is all set up. Thank you to everybody who's joined our Discord. If you haven't yet, I have more exclusive content coming. Something. Gotta keep going. Almost messed it up there. Nixie, excellent job. First place on our team there. Let's see how we did. Oh, 10-4, by the way. Hell yes. And a pretty close game, all things considered. That was a fun one. Mike says, I usually dig shooter games, but I'm a platformer. Dude, usually. Love my Switch. Gonna buy it this soon. What platform games are you into, Mike? We're talking, classic 2D or 3D platformers in the Mario style, or the more ultra challenging platformers like Celeste or Super Meat Boy, those kind of things. I love a good old 3D platformer myself. I wish there were more of them made. Wish the world had more Ratchets and Clanks and less Madden 2023s. Sorry, cat. Okay. Oh, I have not even touched my second bag in a couple of games. I will promise to take care of that. It's another promise on the tally. After this round. Ouch! Ran right into that. Second time killed by the Tri-Stringer. Easy target for him. Alright. Looks like purple is one ahead here. Oh shit! Almost gave him a third easy splat. Hoop. Taken out by Isaac. The best Octoling ever. Don't know what I thought I was going to accomplish there. Easy fodder for Isaac again. Although, look at this. We got somebody over in their base making some nice progress. I blew it, though. Making even easier target for Redbox. Not pulling through. Closer than I would have guessed, though. They were rocking my world. So, kudos to you, remainder of Green Team. I don't feel like I was much of a help on that one. Second bag Dale, let's get bag number 3 while this is in queue. Looks like Splatfest begins in 13 minutes. Boring. Keep going. Nixie, another amazing game. And, oh wow, low scoring for a purple team. But, still managed to keep us at bay. All quick like. Uh-oh. It's okay, we can do this both. Nixie, you're very right. We are gonna have to make our Discord call to improve our play. Just gonna have to happen. Nobody saw that. Just paying attention the whole time. That feels full to take out poor Scoliosis. Already saddled with a twisted spine. Well, thank you so much, Mike Hunt. That's very, very generous of you. Mike, you have to remind me before we wrap up this stream today. I owe you a personal small dab just for yourself. Be sure to do that before this stream is over. But it might take the two of us to remember. Oh, shit! Well, I thought I was going to get killed by the guy in front of me, but it was the familiar Tri-Stringer hanging up above, sniping me. That actually did the deed. Oop! Killed by bunions! Now that is a, that's a very, very humiliating name to be splatted by is you were killed by bunions. Which I'm not 100% sure I know what a bunion is. It's like a thing on your foot. Like is it a callus? All I know is they're just like I just used to hear people complain about them on sitcoms all the time. And I thought as I'd get older, I'd learn what a bunion is. But nor have I never had a bunion. I've never learned what a bunion is. And I also just hear about them less. Like, they just seem to be more of a concern when I was growing up than they are now. Same thing with corns, which is another podiatry-related term from that era that... Holy shit, did we win? Not me. Holy crap, nicely done, blue team. I'm going to guess that's going to be Grovel and Nixie again leading the charge. Also, Nixie looking very fly in their get up there. Some pretty cool... Ooh. Get up. I like the big necklace. Nilbog, welcome. Of course, Nixie again, number one in score and splats. Grovel and I tying. And Grovel getting less deaths. Nicely done, Grovel. And it looks like it's 8 minutes till switchover. Nixie, please, please, please forgive me that we don't have the Discord set up today. We will do it next time. Wasn't even sure I was going to stream today, but I wanted to come in and do something on Friday. I was feeling a little better, but we will do it next week for sure. We'll be back. Well, we could totally try that. I think it should be set up on my streaming software, and hopefully won't overswamp things. Let's wait till this Splatfest finishes, or starts rather, and then we can give it a try. We'll hopefully get a couple more games in with Grovel this way. But taken out by E, a chilled out extrovert. The Hawaiian with the 52 Gal. Oh shit! Taken out by the Reef Slider. Just as I thought I got around that corner. Rough game for me. Only about the halfway mark, though. Maybe we can turn around. Oh my god, not a great sign. At least 3 of them right at the foot of our base. I'm gonna have to try a different direction. Nicely done, Grovel. Well, I've got my hammer, but, let's see if we can actually do something useful with it. Nope! Ambush from the side by the flying Hawaiian again. Oh boy, it is close. I thought they were way ahead. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna pull it out. Wipe out in the last few seconds. Pretty close, though. All right, Grovel, this is almost certainly going to be our last game, unless it gives us 2 and cuts over past 4. But we'll find out. Keep going. Nixie, another great game. Sorry we weren't at your level on that one. Focused here. And ready for one final game before the Splatfest. Mike says, the smoke doesn't go stale in the bag. It does after some time, but it is still good now. You can usually just tell by the color of the vapor, which is being mostly erased by my camera software, so you can't really see. But depending on how fresh the bag is, how good the seal is, it can last easily half an hour, I'd say, in there. All right. Fingers crossed for this probably final game before we all get kicked out and put in separate corners, determined by our taste buds, if not our hearts. Well, I'm still alive. That's better than I could have normally should expect, but again, didn't really do much with the old hammer. Although not dying is straight up improvement. Rough. That time I did die with hammer. My usual course of action. Somebody's about to booyah bomb. Nice. This one's going okay. Shit. Ruh-roh. Wipe out on our side with 40 seconds to go. Well, thanks for joining our Discord, Doink Boy. Doink Boy, if you are... Well, you might have put it on Discord. Either way, thanks for joining. Whoever you are. And that fresh, exclusive content will resume today. Well, that was a good final push, but is it enough? I don't think so. No, but it was close. Mike! Oh, thanks, Mike. Mike says also, how often do you have to replace the bags? Of course, a unhelpful answer, which is basically it depends how often you use them and the kind of material you put in the vaporizer. The stickier the material, the more shit you're gonna get in your bag. I've actually got a bad one here somewhere that's really gone bad, but it's probably about 5 weeks old. For me, I usually keep them about a month, but I'm sure you can keep them longer if you try, or don't smoke as much as me. Looks like we lost Nixie. Sorry about that. And well, there it goes. Sorry, Grovel. We are finally disconnected and pulled apart and put in our separate corners. You in the sour universe, me in the sweet. Nixie there in the sweet universe as well. We don't have any of the spicy fans. At least nobody has come forward. But if I had to guess, that would be the most chosen option in North America, would be spicy. People love their spicy food. Stoners Committee, welcome Stoners Committee, says, yo, can you hook me up with some cannabis? I don't, the syrup, cannabis syrup, or are you asking, just about cannabis? There's a very specific product called cannabis. Unfortunately, in neither scenario can I hook you up, though. Because I don't, hook people up with drugs. No matter how much YouTube, says that I, have tried. But I only review things. So, my bad. Stoners Committee says, yes, the syrup. And I hook you up with it. I can tell you where you can purchase it, Mr. Stoners Committee, but I don't sell it myself. I do know, and this is fun that you asked, Stoners Committee. This must be the Splatfest thing. Mike Hunt says 3 evergreen trees. Yes, I owe Mike a small personal dab, which I'm gonna do. We're gonna get through all of this here. Says, shit, guys, I am so high. Long tolerance break has got me all messed up here. And I must still be a little sick. Let's listen to what they have to say. Shit, I am so high. It's Friday, though. Let's swap back over here, and I am going to go do our small dab for our friend Mike Hunt. Thank you again, Mike. That's very, very generous of you. And then we'll come back for a little bit more Splatoon before I got to go rest the old voice. This flu, man. It's a real trip. Anyways, let's get back here. Here we go. All right, our second dab of the stream. This one for our new friend Mike, friend of Mike Roch, Bendover, all those names we said before. Thanks for being here. Thanks again for the contribution, man. Very cool. This dab, what is this? This is Fruit Dream. We've been doing a lot of Fruit Dream recently. This one is for you. Okay. Wonderful. I did not need that. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. It's a little too much weed on this Friday for my uh very, very, very reset tolerance level ass right now. But sometimes you gotta live a little. Live on the edge. Nixie, let's try this. Here we go, guys. Wish us luck. We're gonna do our very first, while I am too high and sick, we're gonna attempt it right here, right now. After a month break, our very first Discord call. Lord help us all. Let me make sure my audio sources are good to go. I'm going to switch back over here because that's where I think I've got my audio sources. It looks like it should be okay. So, should be plugged in. I'm going to go to make a direct call. It's a big moment for us all. Let's see. Oh, shit, I need headphones. Gotta plug something in. All right, we are... Nixie, I gotta say I appreciate the persistence. I've wanted to do this for a long time. I'm a notorious feet dragger. And, you know, we might still end in disaster, but I'm excited to give it a try. Untangling cheap Apple headphones. Accomplished. Okay, let's see. Direct calls. I don't really do Discord super often, but I'm sure I can figure this out. We just go to my little... Well, you know, this is the fun part. Yes, here we are. Direct messages. All right, so I am now calling Nixie. Let's see. All right, so I'm getting my feedback here.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can.
Nixie, hello. All right, so we've done it. At least I've got the audio routed. Hopefully, so you guys can hear it. Let me check the levels. Will you try saying something again, Nixie?
Yes, I am speaking. I am saying words.
Perfect. It looks like your audio is coming through.
That's good.
Echo, yes, that is on me. I'm fixing that right now. Choosing our output device as... All right, let's try that one more time. Awesome. Okay, you're coming through, and I don't think you're going to be echoing anymore, but I don't hope that didn't cut off your audio from everybody else. One more try for me, Nixie, please. Thank you. Okay, got one more thing to fix. Exciting stuff. It should now hopefully have your
better.
wonderful voice for everybody.
Oh yeah, actually, I don't know if you would be able to do it, but if you have, depending on what you have, like OBS or like Streamlabs, there's a thing you can do where it's like a little PNG image, and they can see when I'm talking on your overlay, and it helps like to see who's in the call with you.
Yeah,
and
there
I
is
actually used it for streaming.
there is that little widget, which I think I have. Hold on, I might have just had it invisible. It should hopefully pop up. Look at the top right corner.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, maybe not though.
I'm-
Oh no, I have to change. My God, guys, I had to change where that little widget routes to because it's routed to a voice server. I'll fix that one later. How about we play a couple games of Splatoon while I am still semi coherent. But you know,
Yeah. I'm
Level of
just surprised that I'm using Splatana.
that's your weapon of
guess.
choice. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
not your
my
normal
weapon.
weapon?
No. And apparently my best round so far, I think, was with one of my friends, and I think it was around like overall like 20 kills in a turf war match.
Wow, with that wiper.
I don't really like the Stamper because it's a little too slow for my taste, but people.
Well, you don't really need it if you can get 20 people with just the wiper blade itself.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever 20. That's substantially more than I've ever got. I think 15. And that one, you know, I was celebrating for a couple days afterwards. Anyways, okay, I've got ourselves. I'm back here. I'm gonna make our lobby, creating the room. Here we go. Nixie, again, thank you. Kudos to you. I was, as I had promised and said, I always wanted to do it, but always had some reason not to. So thank you for joining us here on this momentous first Discord call.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I really like talking to people, so it is much easier to play Splatoon, honestly.
For sure.
Especially on Salmon Run. Holy crap, you need a lot of communication.
Yeah, and the communication I normally have with Salmon Run is just, you know, shouting at the TV to nobody. It probably helps a lot when they can hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have wondered how much just having a microphone between 4 people truly matters in Splatoon. I assume it's got to be a huge advantage just to have people talking to each other, and that I mean, even so, any more so than any other, you know, shooter in this game, communication is totally key. And being on Switch, man, almost you can take for granted that nobody is talking, which I just find so weird.
Because I always try to like signal like with the ouches and like this way that there's people over here.
Yeah.
And also sometimes even just Booyah in general, just to give like some sort of signal that hey, someone's over here. Might want to go get them.
It's better than nothing. I forget to use those 2 cues all the time.
Honestly, I feel a lot too, don't worry. Apparently, I never knew. Oh, sorry. I never knew with Katana that you can actually take out a lot of different, like you can take out like crab tanks and stuff with it.
I had no idea.
I never knew that. Yeah, you can actually one-shot crab tanks.
It's an offensive beast.
It's like really directly into the living room, so everyone is out here at the moment.
I haven't heard a thing, but thank you for the heads up.
So like if you did hear like random stuff, then yeah, that's most likely you're hearing this stuff in the living room. I have noise suppression on, so hopefully that's working definitely. Right now we're watching something. There's been some people that are trying to get in the base. And
Thank you for the heads up.
That keep trying to definitely keep me. God damn it. Of course. And thank God that the voice suppression is actually giving something once, because normally it's great.
Is this Discord's native voice suppression?
Yeah, this is Discord's voice suppression. Yeah, there's the sniper, and you're trying to slowly make your way into the base.
Thank you for the heads up.
Someone's spawning on them as well. Yeah, because I'm using handheld right now. 'Cause that's actually what I use all the time. I don't even use the TV.
Ah, you're a. Do you have a Switch Lite, or you just play your normal size Switch handheld?
Normal size Switch. Because when I try using the TV, it doesn't. I mean, it's fine, but it's just I mostly prefer handheld because I'm always in like my room half the time.
Gotcha. Do you use motion controls?
Yeah, I use motion controls.
I gotta get on the motion controls, Nixie. Everybody tells me that it helps, but I'm too much too set in my ways. I find it.
It really does help.
You,
But hey, it's up to you, man.
I mean, but I'm looking at these, scores here, and there's some evidence saying, these numbers, Nixie, you're putting up are substantially higher. I believe the people. It's not that I don't believe folks that say that motion controls help. I think there's even data to suggest that that is true. It is just, I guess I'm an expressive player. I'm playing with my hands all the time, and that can lead to accidents.
Fun fact. There's a fun fact I learned apparently about pro snipers that there is like a 1 and 100% chance that they always miss their shots, even if they're a quote-unquote pro sniper.
Really?
So like half of the time, yeah. So by technicality, all snipers are the same. There is no pro snipers at all. Everyone is pretty much just the same level.
And that's not due to like networking fluctuations, this, that, and the other. Nintendo just rolls a die in the background, and one time out of 100, you just miss it.
Pretty much, yeah, because it's pretty much impossible to hit someone when they're moving, unless if you're like on keyboard and mouse, which you can do. You can mod it, so you can use your keyboard and mouse if you do have one.
Wow. I'm not surprised people have figured out ways to make it happen, especially if it's a game with a shooting-based game. People are going to figure out a way to play with mouse and keyboard since the days of Halo on the Xbox.
Because pretty much what it does, you're also really in control better of your screen, so you can like actually like control your screen much more better than motion controls.
Really?
I've seen it before with my friend, because I have a friend who also streams Splatoon, and we actually found someone like on the enemy team that was actually using keyboard and mouse, and how we could tell how steady that they were using their camera when we were watching the replay. It was just inhumanly possible, pretty much, if it was just a glitch, because even I can't control my camera that good.
So when somebody is doing that, are they emulating the game on PC and using keyboard and mouse to like spoof spoofing a pro controller, or have they figured out some way of actually using?
It's just some way of actually using like the keyboard and mouse. I forgot how they do it. It's a very expensive and like asshole progress. Because I don't know why anyone would want to do that on a kid's game. That, which is, very discouraging for a lot of people, especially there in New York. Because as you saw, there was like a lot of people that had literally just player as their name in the last few rounds.
Yeah, a lot of kids getting it for Christmas, but Nixie, I wish I were still surprised at the lengths that people will go to cheat at anything, but I've long since lost my naivete when it comes to people really like winning. If it's a competition, people are gonna cheat.
Which is why I'm not even that surprised anymore. These people are... I mean, it is Splatfest, but Jesus Christ, it's just begun. Calm down.
I'm just now appreciating these incredible colors. Our unicorn pink here.
Oh, and also, I don't know if you know this, but on Twitter, they actually make their own art for each Splatfest. And I actually have I downloaded what they did for this Splatfest, which I can send you a DM so fast on Discord. But that's what they did for this year's Splatfest, like for this one right now.
I had no idea, and yeah, send it this way or post it on the public one. All right, Nixie, I'm so sorry though. This will have to be my last one. Oh, sorry, Siri. My voice is starting to go here. Just getting. Oh, well.
That happened.
that may do it. Nixie, thank you again for spearheading this, and I hope we can talk again on Monday. I don't think I'll be back Saturday or Sunday, but I'll definitely be back on Monday, and we can communicate better. Start off by chatting and play some more Splatoon then.
Yeah, that would be perfectly fine, because I am probably going to actually start up my stream soon for Twitch, which is funny.
That would be awesome, and I would love to check it out when you do.
Yeah, I can definitely probably do that in a little bit, because I was playing some Genshin Impact earlier, then like quite a few other games like Deep Rock Galactic and all that's sort of the fun stuff.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Super appreciated again. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to hit disconnect here, and we will chat again next week. Thank everyone in chat. Thanks to Nixie. Give it up for Nixie getting us to do some Discord calls. I think I have neglected chat, speaking of. Sorry. I'm incredibly, extremely high. My voice is really, really raw. It has been a blast hanging out with everybody. I'm so sorry I have not been the most diligent host today. Still getting over that flu. I'll be back to 100% next week. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I will save the chat here and we'll catch up with it next week. Happy Friday. Happy holidays. Goodbye. Did I promise somebody a dab? I'm back for like 3 seconds. It looks like some people are really upset that I didn't dab. So you know what? If I promise to somebody, my bad. Here we go. Last dab. Why am I doing this? It's the holidays. Merry Christmas. I think I promised somebody. I must have. I was looking at the chat. Being bad. Terrible idea. This is all I'm doing. And then I have to go. Bad for my lungs. To whomever I promised this weed to and then withheld, my sincere apologies. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. This makes up for the last 3 weeks. Let's be honest. All right. Last dab. Goodbye for real this time.